new max there, so that's really good.
Lost tension.
5, 4, 3, good.
I lost tension twice. That's not good. We need to do that recovery real quick right now. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode in this recovery series. Today I've got something super special for you guys. We are at the Upgrade Labs, and if you don't know what that is, maybe the name Dave Asprey. I know I'm not trying to name drop, but Dave Asprey opened this lab, and it's all about biohacking. How can you make your body better for everyday living, or as an athlete like myself, how can you improve your workouts and your recovery time so you can hit the weights even harder? Just behind me on this shelf, Dave Asprey actually was the founder of something known as Bulletproof Coffee, which is super cool. It just helps you re-energize your body and making sure that your diet is really good. Then he's also come up with something like these yellow glasses. You'll see him at conferences. He's got a bunch of them over here, and what those do is actually it helps you with your eye strains, lower your headaches, things like that, and it just helps you block out a lot of things that he likes to call junk light, and it just helps with your eyes and your wellness in general. I'm super excited about today's filming because in this lab he's got a ton of machines, a bunch of different recovery things that we can look into. So let's go. Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Upgrade Labs, birthplace of biohacking in Canada. Just a few pieces of equipment in here that help us improve ourselves on a cellular level.
Yeah.
So a few of my favorite. Have you been here before?
I have not. Please show me around.
Cool. So there's just a recovery on this side and then all about performance on this side. My favorite's in use right now. It's just that atmospheric cell trainer. What you're doing in that one is you're just kind of offsetting the air density that's in the pod with you, as well as the amount of breathable oxygen and temperature. So expanding, contracting cells, really giving them a workout. All you get to do is sit there and play on your phone. Nobody talks to you. So
that's cool.
Perfect for that one. Over here, the first one there, the lady's just sitting in a big squeeze is what we call it. It's just stimulating a lymphatic massage. So squeezing you from your toes up to your thoracic duct, just like the last little bit of toothpaste in a container. It's really getting that squeeze with it. There's 16 chambers of air that just kind of help us do that. So all the way around, perfect for getting the lymphatic system movement. The next one is our PEMF machine. So it's a pulse electromagnetic field therapy, and what that one's doing is it's grounding your cells, but just at a more efficient rate, just really getting that charge back to the optimal state. So
is that like you lie down and then your whole body is just kind of moving, or how does that work?
Yeah, the electromagnetic field is pulsing your cells at a cellular rate, so it's anywhere that you have an injury or something like that, it's really you're really gonna feel the difference between the optimal range where it hangs out and that spot where the negative cells are. So you're gonna really pulsing it back, and you're really just gonna feel a movement in your arm or wherever you feel a shoulder or injury.
Does it hurt a lot?
You're supposed to be at about a 6 out of 10 discomfort level.
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
Okay.
So you get used to it. We come and we change it, and we adjust it to where you feel comfortable with it. But a little bit of discomfort is always good. Okay. There's one really cool one in the back that we can show you. It's the Ozone Sauna. The ozone is all about getting that detox going, kind of helping with kind of parasites, bacteria, toxins, viruses, all of that. Since ozone's a little bit, nothing can live in that atmosphere, it really helps with killing everything, and since you're sweating that out, it's penetrating into your skin, reacting with everything, and then sweating that out. So in the session here, you'll be sitting on a white towel, and you actually see the black little stains of what you're detoxing. Definitely one that I recommend.
You said that it helps you detoxify heavy metals, parasites, and bugs and stuff like that. How does that work?
So the ozone is the O3 molecule, right? So usually we're breathing in oxygen, and then the O3 really is kind of reactive, and it helps with breaking off into that O2 molecule, reacting with all we call them free radicals. So all the heavy metals, parasites, viruses, and it actually, since it binds with that, it kills it, and then you're actually sweating that out. Pretty cool, next level stuff. Dope. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There's one really cool one to show off as well. Our red light charger. So right here, I'll turn it on for you. You might not be able to see me for a second, but red light charger. This one's all about your elastin production and collagen production. with the elastin production, collagen production, just less wrinkles in the face, less sunspots, less scarring, all on your whole body. So you get to lie 40 minutes on the bed and just be completely naked in the room. And then the infrared light, there's some lights that seem like they're not on, just that's what's stimulating the mitochondria. So it's a really powerful spot for a nap just because you get a little bit more energy. So really efficient spot for hanging out when you have extra time to waste.
Do you do both sides? So I know you said lie down, that would just be the back side. Do people flip over to the front side as well?
So you have the face panel there,
okay.
And then the first 20 minutes is going to be on your front or on your back with the face panel on, because we turn the face panel on, and then the machine will actually turn off at 20 minutes and turn back on, so you have time to flip. Okay. So you're just doing 20 on the back and then 20 on the front. Gotcha. So those have been a little bit of recovery. This next one here is our cheat machine, and it's a really good way of getting an efficient workout in. What you're doing here is time under tension, so doing an eccentric lift with a concentric and eccentric together. You're doing a chest press, a row, and then a leg press. The leg press, I swear to God, it's the hardest exercise I've done. First rep, your legs are just shaking, and then the second and third rep, you're just like, you push through it and you have to push through it.
Oh my gosh. How long are the exercises?
1 minute each, so 58 seconds, just 4 reps, 7 seconds out, 7 seconds back.
How much tension do you put for those reps? Or does it just gradually increase by itself, or you just...
So it's whatever you can force onto it. The machine is actually just going to move 7 seconds and 7 seconds. So you're pushing as hard as you can for 7 seconds, and there's no way you're going to move that machine. And then you're pushing again for 7 seconds on the resistance.
Got you.
So there's no time for break. It's just full on time under tension. Okay. And we'll see how reactive it is to that one, to yourself.
I'm super interested in the cheat machine. I think I'm gonna try the Ozone machine. So I sweat a lot. I want to see what kind of like toxins kind of come out of my body from that machine. I think that would be super cool. So yeah, let's give it a try.
Cool. We'll put you on the cheat machine first then.
Awesome. Thank you.
So we have your system. It's connected to our system over there. We're already in it. So you're welcome to sit down there.
Cool. Sorry, what were the 3 movements?
So we're gonna do a chest press, a row, and then a leg press.
Okay.
We just have to set the positions and everything. So again, chest press, row, and then a leg press.
I'm kind of nervous for this, guys. It's supposed to be super tough. Toughest 3 minutes.
If you haven't been sore before, this is like the machine to do for sure. Since we're all about not locking out, we're gonna have to set the positions to where you can't lock out. Since you're going, it's gonna be a little bit low, but we're gonna go back. So we're not pushing at all. I think that's a comfortable position. Yep. Do you still have power? You might go back a little bit. If you want to give me one good push, just so I know you can't lock out. You don't think you can lock out at all? That's a good position. We're only gonna do 4 reps. Do you think you can muster out a little bit more?
Yeah, I can try.
4 or 5?
5. Let's try 5.
All right.
I don't know if I can do 5, guys.
So what's gonna happen? I'm gonna hit start. It's gonna go back to that original position, and then it's gonna count down from 5.
Okay.
And then at 1, you're just gonna be pushing as hard as you can for a solid minute and 12 seconds.
Okay. So just pushing the whole way through.
Yeah, but not until it gets to that original position. On the screen there, it's gonna be a graph of what you're pushing out. So as hard as you can.
How was it?
My chest is so sore.
So a minute and 12 seconds, you did really good. The maximum eccentric you had was 429. So when you're resisting, you hit 429 pounds. Concentric was 356. So did really good. The intensity is just kind of measured whether you did more intensive workout this time or last time.
Okay.
They're going to be green. Since you had a 0 last time, they're going to be green right now. And the output is just the average of all of them kind of stuck together. The graph looks really good. We always aim to have the red higher than the black on your rep, but over time we want to eliminate these little dips.
Yeah.
Just because those are lack of tension. So that's where you lose the tension, so you get less efficient workout kind of thing.
What do the percentages mean?
It looks like it's just 10% down from your max, and then again 16% down from your max.
Got you. Okay.
So this next one,
Ow, my chest is so sore.
do you want to do 5 again?
Yes.
Yes.
Sounds good. This next one, a little bit easier than the chest press, but we still saved the best for last.
Okay. Oh, this is the row.
This one's the row. What we're doing here, we're keeping that 90 in the hips. So at the gym, if you want to move forward just so you have a 90, sorry, come up a bit. Yeah, just like that. At a gym, you'd be being pulled forward by a row. This one, you want to keep your back straight, chest out, and just kind of elbow straight back.
Okay, cool. I'm a little scared for the second one, to be honest.
So I'd say that looks pretty good for your starting position. And then we're going to be going back, keeping that 90 in the hips all the way until we don't feel powerful at all. So about, I would say, probably about there. 5 reps again. So another minute and 12 seconds, not pushing yet or pulling. It's just going to go to that starting position and count down for 5. Good, you just hit a new max there, so that's really good.
Lost tension. Oh no.
Keep on going. This is our second last rep here. Last one here. Can't quit on us now. You just got 7 seconds left. 5, 4, 3. Good.
I lost tension twice. That's not good.
So this first 3 reps looks a lot better than it did on the chest press. You held tension all the way through that. The 4th and 5th rep lost a little bit, but that's all right. If you ever do this again, that's definitely a spot where you can increase it. So your eccentric, when you're being pulled away from your body, you hit 328 pounds, and it was a really wide peak. It was on your last one, so it wasn't just like a jerked motion to where you're like getting that maximum amount, which is really good. And your concentric, so when you're pulling it towards your body, that's your first rep there, and it was 268 pounds. Leg press. I always love watching people do the leg press on this one.
My upper body has not felt so weak in so long with only 5 reps. We need to do that recovery real quick right now.
So this one, feet, when we're setting up positions, feet are gonna be a little bit higher than you would expect.
Okay.
Just because when you're at the 90 in the hips, you want to parallel shins.
My upper body is shaking this much. I don't know how shaky my legs will be. Okay, let's do this.
So it's gonna go back to that starting position we're not pushing yet. It's gonna count down again from 5. I think your lee's got like 1200 in you for the first one. Good, you crushed 1500 there. Right here. And he's got eccentric now. I just want to hit that red line every time. And we're in our last rep here. Don't quit on us now. Hit that black line. Come on. Push up.
You got this, Mason.
And one more time to hit that red line. Good. You're way above it here.
How do you feel?
This machine definitely favors the people that know how to push themselves. Since we do 4 reps, we did 5. A lot of people would quit on like 3, and you just see that tension go down to 0, where they're like, I can't push anymore. All about mental toughness. You did really well on all of your reps. I said 1200, you crushed it and you hit 1500.
Sweet.
That was on your first rep, that was really good. And then you crushed 827 on your first rep as well. You crushed it on everything. I did lie a little bit, and we did 3 minutes and 40 to 39 seconds of exercising.
If you ever come across this cheat machine, I just spent 3.5 minutes on it, and I'm completely out of breath. It was awesome, you know, effective. I think the force that it puts you under, it's a little bit different from when you're hitting free weights at the gym. At the gym, the motions are controlled by you. Whereas for this machine, there's a motor that just pushes the force onto you, and you need to be able to push back as strong and as consistently as you can. And it just works the muscle group spot on. So when I did the chest press, the sides of the chest, upper chest felt super sore for me. On the rowing, I had a lot of pressure on my arms, on the tris a little bit from the push, and so when I was pulling backwards, I used my bis, but the lat muscles really felt it all the way through, especially when the machine was going away from me, and I was really trying to pull it back in towards myself. A quick note is, as the machine moves, you don't want to let the tension go too quickly. As the machine moves away from you, you tend to just kind of let it go. You need to pull or push as hard as you can, and same thing for the leg presses. This is an awesome machine, I love it. 3.5 minutes, well spent. We need to do some recovery. Let's go.
So this one, it's pretty intense, but it is, again, a really good detox situation.
Okay.
What's gonna happen is you're gonna be sitting on the white towels, you're gonna get undressed and into a robe, and then I'm gonna come in and put a mask on you, turn on the oxygen machine, then I'm gonna have the seating to your proper height, then I'll leave the room again, you get out of the robe, into the machine, and then I'll come and turn everything on.
Cool.
All good?
Yeah,
Cool.
good.
So we have started to use these black masks. We used to have rubber masks and they're just really uncomfortable. So we're gonna put this one on. I'm gonna put the oxygen mask on first.
I was just still trying to catch my breath from earlier. This might help me.
Okay, so it's connected to the oxygen now. If you wanted to hold it, hold it among your face, and I'm gonna set it up from the back side. It might be a little bit tight right off the bat, but we can adjust as well. So this one is gonna go around your neck, and it's just gonna go something like this, but like this, and it's gonna be wrapped fully around, so almost like you're kind of on a yacht. When you step in, you're just gonna do like a little twirl, just so the thing doesn't get caught. I can take that one off, and then you're welcome to open up and step in there. That looks pretty good for height. Do you think so? Yeah. Okay. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna turn this one on. It's gonna be set for 20 minutes. So it's just gonna seal around you. It's gonna be perfect.
Wow, that's pretty
So
cool.
even with like not even running a session, you can definitely feel the pressure.
Yeah,
right?
my ears were popping.
Exactly.
So that was today's experience, guys. Jordan led me through the entire space. It was super, super cool. Definitely challenged me on the cheat machine, and then on the ozone piece, I was just sweating head to toe. I'm still sweating right now after a nice cold shower, but it was definitely a good experience just to see how your body reacts to different circumstances. And for today's special episode, obviously we did a little bit of working out, resistance, but also a different form of recovery, just expelling all these kind of toxins out of the body with a 30-minute ozone kind of pod session. So I was super grateful for you guys having me here today, and until next time,
Yeah.
thank you.
Cool.